Hi, everyone. Welcome to Wisdom from the Edge. My name is Lisa, and we are going to do a healing session today on anxiety. What is anxiety, really? So many people suffer from it. So many people are stuck in this loop of anxiety where we can't seem to get out of this loop. And so I believe that anxiety comes from being too much in the future or focused too much on the past, things we can't change and things we don't know what is going to happen. So the unknown is often a place where most people get stuck in anxiety. What is going to happen in my future? What is going to happen in this next conversation? What's going to happen tomorrow during my presentation? What's going to happen in my life if I can't make my bills? And it is something that goes on and on and on. Now, to get started, I'm not a medical doctor, but I do believe energy work is an alternative way in which we can alleviate stress, shift the energy, and allow for new patterns to take place. It's also about pattern interruption and a different level of self-awareness or self-recognition and self-realization. So let's get started. We always get started with putting our shoulders back, our spine is straight, our chin is parallel to the floor, our feet are flat on the floor. And if you're comfortable, close your eyes and see if you can lift your gaze at the point between the eyebrows. And I always like to get started with a couple of deep breaths. So take a deep breath in through the nose, double exhale out through the mouth. Another deep breath in through the nose. Double exhale out through the mouth. And again, deep breath in through the nose. Double exhale out through the mouth. And see what you can do to settle into this space. Let the words work through whatever discomfort you're feeling right now. Sometimes I use my hands as I reach for different energy fields because energy work is invisible to our eye, but some of you who have had energy work on you have maybe felt some relief in the past. I like to use different props. I do have some crystals and stones with me, as well as a staff that I like to use that can amplify the healing in and of itself. Sometimes I will have my eyes closed, and sometimes I will have them open. Feel free to close your eyes. And let's begin. If you can bring yourself to focus on that breathing cadence, I am going to walk you through a visualization that will release some of the tension that is being constricted in the body and the mind that is called anxiety. So anxiety, I have a visual of an egg. And this is a very beautiful egg. It's quite a big egg. It almost looks like a goose egg. And this egg it's got a little indent. It's like a little crack. And sometimes anxiety can be like that, right? Where there's a little crack in an egg and you don't want it to crack all the way open. But I think we're going to take the time to do that because it's in cracking the egg and allowing for whatever that is inside of the egg that may be unknown. Let's see what it is, and we'll do this together. Again, this is a healing session, energy healing, vibrationally aligned with something that is higher, more benevolent. And so let's tap just a little bit on that egg. I see it's cracking a little bit more. Allow that egg in its circumference, allow it to crack all the way around. Take a deep breath in. See if you can remember that breath, the box breathing. See if you can stay into that box breathing technique. And I am opening up the top part of this egg. And what I'm seeing with this egg is twofold. Part of this egg is runny. The other part actually has these live little baby chickens. And again, this is a visualization exercise. And what does it mean exactly to have these visualizations? Well, we don't need to make anything mean anything other than there is something within this visualization that is going to help clear anxiety that has been plaguing you for quite some time. So we're taking the little chicks and we're putting them over to a heat lamp, and they're in a protective little space, and they're feeling warm and they're feeling protected. And we're closing off the runny yolk kind of space that feels a little uncomfortable. It's like toothpaste. We can't put it back in the tube once it has been squeezed out. So instead, we're going to fold this yolk and fold it again and fold it again and fold it again. And this yolk is being almost stacked. It's becoming a little bit more firm. It's less runny. And I still see the shells, the two halves of the shells. And it looks like there's something in one of the shells. It's a penny. I'm going to take that penny out of the shell. And it's really rusty. And there's a lot of residue. And let's let's take that penny and we are going to clean it. It's almost as if the penny has been calcified. And we're going to put it in a solution so that calcification of that penny will start to dissipate. And I see it. It's dissipating. It's very thick, this calcification. It almost feels like this penny that had this crustacean kind of feeling. It's been there for a long time. Okay. I see that The penny is starting to become shinier. The residue, the calcification that's been on that penny is starting to dissolve into this solution. And I'm going to take this penny out because I can start to see the face of it, the back of it, and I see the numbers 1962. That may mean something to you. That number sequence could be significant in your life. If you add those numbers together, 19 is 10, 62 is 8, right? 10 plus 8 is 18, 1 plus 8 is 9. Maybe 9 is a significant number for you. And we're going to set this penny aside. I'm going back to the shells. I'm going back to the yolk that's been stacking. And it seems to have changed color from like a yolk, a yellowish, orangey yolk color. It's turning into a bright yellow color. And it's stacking like a sandwich stacks. We're going to put that aside. There seems to be something else in the egg. It's on the other side of the half of shell. And I see a marble. And that marble it's clear on one side and it's this emerald kind of glassy blue color on the other side. If you can visualize a marble that has both clear, translucent, and blue, it's kind of a dark blue. And I'm taking that out, and I notice that there's this multiple marbles in this section, in this particular egg, at the half of the eggshell. And we're going to take them out, and we're placing them on a counter or on the ground. And they're starting to make a formulation. There is a circle with one bigger marble in the middle. So there are multiple marbles, and then there's one in the middle. Can you visualize picking up the one in the middle? There's something like a little note that's attached to it. If you can visualize that, take the note off of the bottom of that very large or larger marble. Open that up, that note. What does it read for you? Can you see the words? It's a message for you and only for you. Maybe it's a message for you to remember who you are. Maybe it's a message to remember who you were, maybe at a younger age, where you were less anxious. Maybe you were more playful. Maybe you were more free from the mind anxiety that plagues you today. And we're going to clear all these marbles. They're clearing, they're moving, they're shifting. And we have a new formation of these marbles. And these marbles are becoming multidimensional, three-dimensional, four-dimensional. And they're stacking on one another. It almost looks like a kaleidoscope, but now there are so many marbles, and it's building a castle, a house. It's multi-dimensions. It's like a 3D printer that is being made of marbles right now. And there's something in these marbles that speak to me of safety. Can you feel safety right now? There's nothing to do in the future. There's nothing that we can change in the past. There only is now. And in the now, you are safe. You are safe. Even if you feel it for a brief moment, just a very brief moment, that brief moment can turn into multiple brief moments. Multiple deep, brief moments, and they're stacking one another. And those brief moments now are turning into multiple minutes of feeling safe, feeling calm. And now these multiple minutes are feeling like multiple hours. And these multiple hours are feeling like multiple days of safety, security, peace. See if you can stay in this space. How long can you stay still? There it is. There is that stillness right there. Can you stay in it for the next hour? Can you stay in it for the next day? If you need to repeat this video, or it's also on audio, repeat this as many times as you need. Great job. That's it. There's that stillness. Thank you so much for joining me today. If this video resonates with you and you want to go deeper, you certainly can choose other videos. This is also in an audio podcast format, so you can listen to this while you do dishes or garden or take a walk, whatever you want to do. And if you want to go deeper still, you can order my book, The Greatest Gift, Transformational Alchemy and Divine Illumination. It's available in the link below on Amazon. You can find it in the video description below. And that will help you implement daily meditative practices, daily mindfulness practices. Thank you, and namaste. If you